I hope that the I Only Came Here for Action shonen fans enjoyed today's episode of Spy Family, because when I tell you there wasn't any action, there just wasn't any action, and it was even more enjoyable than the action episodes. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here for the entirety of the show. I'm not here for just one specific portion. I feel like people who come to watch these for one thing miss out on the entire premise, story, morals, all of that the anime encompasses. But if y'all didn't know, we are here with episode 7 of Spy Family. Again, this was more so Lloyd understanding parenting a little more, and Anya working her ass off trying to apologize to Desmond, because everybody knows that this whole thing is predicated on Lloyd's mission. That's the only reason he took in Yor as a wife. That's the only reason he took in Anya as a child. But I've stated this on multiple occasions that I feel like Lloyd is connecting with Anya more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go from being like a job to like an actual familial thing. That's at least in my opinion. That's how I'm viewing this thing. But anyways, this episode was really fucking funny. Anya was like, you know what, for the sake of Lloyd's mission, I'm gonna apologize, right? I'm gonna apologize. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get good grades in school. I'm gonna do all this type of shit so that way we can make Lloyd's mission successful. In the meanwhile, Lloyd, being the overprotective and, you know, straight to the point, sticking to the script ass person, was just like, I'm gonna make sure Anya gets this done no matter what. I will be a janitor. That shit was funny, bro. I knew every time Anya walked past somebody that was blonde, I was just like, there's Lloyd, right? Not only was he gonna be a janitor, not only was he gonna have some binoculars sitting on top of the school, making sure Anya is doing what she's supposed, well, what he needs her to do, not what she's supposed to do. And then we'll get into that a little bit later. And then he also becomes a cook, a server. Bro, he becomes everything that he needs to be for his own mission to be successful. Meanwhile, Anya, knowing that he's around, is making sure she apologizes to Desmond. But the funny thing is that Becky was just in the way. But Becky, to me, is a cool ass friend. Unless she's got some hidden intentions, then we're gonna have to second guess that. But for the meanwhile, Becky is cool, right? She fucks with Anya because Anya punched the shit out of Desmond. She didn't think Anya was gonna be able to stand up for herself, just for Anya to show off the moves that she learned from Yor. I think that shit was super tight, right? Like last episode was super tight, but I couldn't get that shit out because y'all know I was sick. So I'm definitely not gonna try to, you know, do a catch-up video with that shit. But anyway, Lloyd was doing everything, bro. He was writing I'm sorry on an omelet. He was writing sorry in the bushes, right? He was trimming the hedges and he wrote sorry in that motherfucker. And he even went as far as taping a note on the back of a student saying sorry that walked past fucking Anya, bro. That shit was funny. Instead of going by Desmond, right, I'd much rather call him Damien, because obviously that's his name. So like Damien knows, right? Damien knows what he's feeling, but he doesn't want to admit it. So that's why he ran out of that room with the fucking, you know, the whole pride shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna abandon my pride. He's much like a Saiyan, for lack of a better term. But I think given by the end of this whole school arc, he's gonna be able to, you know, come to terms with how he's feeling. Even before that, right? Like Anya was working up the courage to apologize to Damien, but with her telepath power, she is hearing them say all sorts of shit while she's trying to apologize. So it ends up making her cry, and by her crying and looking cute while crying, it sent Damien to a whole different stratosphere, bro, which I found to be super hilarious. Let's not deter away from what I was really getting here to talk about, and that's how hard of a worker Anya is, and just the things that Lloyd and Yor are going to learn on this path to parenthood, I should say. Because at home, Anya was depressed, right? She couldn't understand the type of work that she was doing for real. Like, she wasn't getting it because Lloyd was like pressuring her with that shit. And Yor even said after Anya left and shut her door, like, I understand what you're trying to get her to do, but is that what she really wants to do? And I feel like that was very important for this whole segment, because Lloyd has to understand that this isn't a sprint, this is a whole marathon. So I think he already he understands that in the first place because he's a spy. So no matter what, he has to play the long game. You know what I mean? He has to play the long game. And school is what? Fucking 9 months or however long the school like this for this anime. So he has so much fucking time to actually get things in order. It doesn't have to happen like today. I feel like Yor has semi-maternal instincts, right? She knows how to be mother-like at times, but that shit also collides with her assassin shit and Anya being the fucking weirdo telepath. It makes this dynamic so funny, and it makes it so good to watch on screen because you will legit catch Anya saying things that she's not supposed to be saying. This is for the mission. I have to do this so that way the mission can become successful. Bro, she blurts out things that she has no need to be saying that could get her in trouble. It be killing me. Lloyd going into her room and seeing that she was studying, I think helped him get a better understanding of just what he should be doing and how Anya truly feels, because Anya was even like, you know, they were a perfect 100 points. So it's so much that Lloyd has to learn, but I feel like he's going to be able to effectively like implement that stuff a little later on. You know, even with Yor explaining how her brother was to her, and you know, like I said, it all coincides together, bro. Everything, it blends really well. Not to mention the little teaser for next episode, right? I can't wait to see that because we're gonna get to meet Yor's brother, which is Yuri. And every time I think of the name Yuri, I'm always reminded of Yuri from Megalobox, which was a really cool character in my opinion. I think this shit's gonna be hilarious because they're gonna have to put on an even bigger act, because I feel like Yuri is not one to fall for bullshit. Or maybe he is because it's his sister. It could go one of two ways, you know what I mean? It can go one of many ways, actually. But again, this wasn't an action-packed episode. I thought it was really dope. I thought it was really chill, and that's exactly why I had this chill day soundtrack playing in the back. That's why I decided to put it here, because it was like real chill, real calming, and I fucked with it. But let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if it was up to your standards. Let me know if you didn't enjoy it at all. Let me know if you're here for the long run for Spy Family, because when I tell you I am, I am. I am indeed here for the long run. Just like with Gachi Akuta, everything that I usually cover from the beginning, I always see it through to the end unless I get bored. But I feel like Spy Family isn't gonna do that. It's gonna be just the opposite. I'm gonna be fucking locked in and chill the whole time. So leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new. I appreciate all of you for pulling up and doing what you normally do and supporting your boy, helping me become a full-time content creator. It feels great knowing I got people who are willing to, you know, support me the way you guys do. And trust me, it's not gonna go unseen, unheard, unfelt. So with that being said, it's your boy XDomoSenpaix, and I will see you guys in the next video.